Hello everyone, welcome back to our video tutorial, and today we're going to be discussing in this video how to set up and use a personalized email address that's associated with a domain name that you will have or should have, if you're watching this video anyway, should have previously purchased from either a service we provide or another service like GoDaddy or 4Domains or something like that. So we're going to show you how to do this as if you'd purchased the email or the domain through our services, and hopefully that's the case because we've got a great service and good prices. But if that's not the case, it's okay. The setup will be similar, and you'll just kind of have to adjust it a little bit to work with the company you bought yours from. So in any case, to get started, you'll of course want to log into your account, which is, we've got the dashboard up here on our demo account we're using for these tutorials. And go ahead and click on either Edit Domain or Site. Edit Domain will get you there a little quicker. And on this page, you'll see something to deal with email login and getting a personalized email address. Now, in order to have a personalized email address, you have to own the domain name that you want that personalized email address to be used for. For example, if you were Bill Gates and you wanted your email address to be bill@microsoft.com, well, you need to own Microsoft.com. Otherwise, you cannot have an email address at that domain. In some previous videos, we talked about how to register and buy a domain name of your own. And if you missed those videos, you'll probably want to go back and watch those before going any further in this tutorial. If you've already watched them, and hopefully you've gone ahead and registered a domain name of your own. And if so, then all you need to do to set up your own email addresses associated with that domain is click the either Learn More or Sign Up Now button. And in doing that, that's going to take you to a page that talks to you about the different plans that we have to offer, in our system here, or in our service. So if you scroll down the page here, you can see that you can get email addresses for as little as 84 cents a month. They're 84 cents a month. They're really, really inexpensive. And so what you can do is you can pick a plan that's right for you, and pay the fees just like you did with the registering of your domain, and from there you'll be able to log into your account. Okay, now your account, once you've logged in, you want to click on the My Email account here. Okay, so again, pick a plan that you like, pay for it, and again, it's not going to be a lot of money. It's going to be maybe 25 bucks or something for the whole year. It's very, very cheap. Plans are less than that if you want. For example, this plan is for 10 email addresses. It's only $250 a month. Okay, so if you break that down over a year, that's $25 a year for 10 email addresses. So it's extremely inexpensive, and it can, you can do it for longer than that. But in any case, once you've purchased it, click on this My Email Account link here. And when you do that, it's going to take you to a place where you can launch the email address manager. Okay, so you click launch here, and then it's going to show you a page very similar to this, where you've got your email plans and some other forwarding plans and what domain names you have registered with your account, and so on and so forth. But once you get to this screen, all you need to do is click this add button right here. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're going to type in what you want your address to be. So let's say we use the example of Bill. Okay, well, we're not going to have Microsoft.com in here because we don't own that domain, but it'll list any domain names you own. We're going to select which domain name we want it to be for, and then we're going to create a password. So I'm just going to say 1234, which of course isn't what we'd really want to use. And then you click OK. There's some other options up here that you can look into before you click OK if you want to. It's up to you. Or you can always come back. Let's say you had clicked OK. Oh, it doesn't like my password. I got to come up with something more robust than that. So I'm going to do ABCD 123 ABCD. Okay, see if that likes that. It's processing. basically this processing, what it's doing is it's setting up this email address in the system, okay? Once it's done, you'll see it in the list here like this, and it'll say it's pending setup, and that's fine. Just let it do its thing. If you ever want to go back in and modify it, you can just click on this little edit icon right here. And when this comes up, I'll show you some of these other options. You've got some auto reply options. You've got some advanced options if you want to carbon copy another email. Say you've got a Gmail account or a Yahoo account that you'd like to log into, you can have it send a carbon copy of the email to that email address instead. There's lots of settings in here, so you can just pick and choose from them. But once you get your email set up, then what you're going to want to do is you want to go to this help tab, and you're going to click on the Find Help and Tutorials link. And this is going to give you additional help on how to set up your email address or set up your email account in, say you want to set it up in Outlook. Okay, so there's a, let's see, where is it? Outlook 2010, and making sense of email clients, updating passwords. There's all sorts of articles on how to set up this new account that you've just created and use it with Outlook or Firefox, or sorry, not Firefox, Thunderbird, or all sorts of different. Say you have a Mac and you want to use it on your Macintosh. There's articles all about that. What I like to do with mine is I simply go to up in the browser here, you can type in the address login.secureserver.net. Okay, and this is going to take you to a login page where you can just use this email online. You can actually just log in with your username and password and access it just like a Gmail account, just like a Yahoo account, where you can send, receive email. There's calendar features. There's all sorts of really great features in here, and this is just online, so you don't have to worry about setting up Outlook or your Mac or anything else if you don't want to. So it makes it really easy to use. Now, of course, those features and settings are available if you want to use them. It's just you need to go through these help topics to figure out how to set up your email in Outlook or on your iPhone or other things like that. And they have really great articles to explain that. As far as how to do that right there under that tab. Okay, so depending on the plan you purchase, you'll have several different. You can set up multiple email addresses. I just set up that one, but you can set up many. And as long as you're using our service for your email and your domain, then in about an hour or two, this pending setup will actually go to active, like this one is, and it'll be ready to use. Now, if you haven't done that, you're going to get a little error here, and it's going to give you some additional steps to go through to make sure that everything is set up, which talks about MX records, which stands for Mail Exchange Records. And in the next video, we're going to talk about managing your DNS, which will include some information about MX records. But for now, it's not something that you need to worry about, and it is a more advanced topic. And so, unless you really need to deal or manage with your DNS records or your MX records, I'd say try not worry about it, because it's not something that most the average computer user needs to deal with. So, in any case, once you have purchased your domain name and set them up, then this right here in your account where you've got this username and password will allow you to log back in to manage your email accounts without clicking this Learn More and Sign Up Now button. You can just do it right from here. So if your username was 47123455, which is your customer number, and your password was 1234, you just type it in and click Login, and it log you directly into where we just came from, and allow you to start managing your email accounts further. Now, if you ever wanted to log in to actually get your email, again, you'd go to that login.secureserver.net address, or you'd use Outlook or your iPhone or whatever else you've set up based on what we've talked about before. If you happen to be using a third-party service for your email and you're not using ours, then you can just check this box here, and it'll hide that, so you don't have to look at that or see that anymore. if you've decided to use some other service, which is completely up to you, and there's no obligation, of course, to use the one that we provide here. So in any case, that really covers all there is to do with email addresses and email setup. Again, if you have questions, if it's not working, be sure to watch those tutorials or look at those tutorials in the email account area that we covered, or watch this video again. And as always, if you ever get caught or it doesn't seem to be working for you, you can always come to the support tab and ask us a question, and we'll respond within 24 to 48 hours, just depending on when you submit your question, and we'll get back to you with the answer to your question and help you get that taken care of. So again, hope that helps you get a good grasp on how to do that. And in our next video, we're going to cover some of those DNS management and DNS records settings, so that if you need to get into something that is that complex, hopefully we'll help you make sense of that. So look forward to seeing you in the next video, and appreciate you joining us today for this one. We'll talk to you later.